And I'm back. Hello everybody, Dark Phoenix Gaming here, and welcome back to Assassin's Creed 2. Last time we left off, we helped put down the Potsy conspiracy in Firenze and saved Lorenzo's life. We also saved him a second time, after being kidnapped by Templars or something. And I did a bunch of assassination side missions. We're this time, I think, going to continue doing assassination side missions, but first I wanted to check with the tailor and see about a change of clothes. Because as we all know, that is far more important than murdering people. I also wanted a better pouch for our medicine. We need a medium, because I use a lot of medicine, so being able to carry more of it is certainly handy. Now, we need to dye our clothing a bit, I think. And I like the crimson best, quite frankly. So we'll pay 1200 to dye our clothes Florentine crimson. We'll see if I don't feel like changing it later. Hopefully, yeah, that's not bad. Hopefully this doesn't come back to bite me in the ass, because as we all know, there's the old sci-fi trope of the fact that if you are wearing red, you are more likely to die. Hopefully that doesn't remain true in this alternate history setting. Now, let's fix up all my armor. And see if I can't buy anything else. I could get some better armor. We have 10,000 gold right now, so I could afford maybe 2 pieces. There's also weapons and small weapons that I can afford to get. I could pick up all the small weapons. A handful of these. Yeah, for now, I'm going to continue buying weapons everywhere. Let's see. Captain Sword, I'll take that. And I'm just getting these because I want to own all the weapons. Let's use a bit of a weapon collector. I need about another 700. I need about another 700 in order to be able to select that next weapon. I'm sure I'll get that if I kill enough people. And that's my next objective. First, of course, we'll do an assassination contract, and on the way I'm going to visit the medic, and he will sell me a bit of medicine, because now that I have room for more, I want to actually get more. Apothecary supplies. That'll be 450, meaning we need a good deal more money now than we did before. But I have the supplies now. 4,885 in the village chest. We're eventually gonna have to pop back to Monteriggioni to collect our cash. But not just yet. We're in town for a reason, after all. I shouldn't leave until we're done here. If we did, then I'd just have to come back to Florence later on to complete what we're here for. But here is our objective right here. Hello, murder birds of murderness. Tell me who to kill. Kill a conspirator and don't get spotted. Okay. Locate the target without being detected. I could do that. So we're off to do a stealth kill. This is one of the reasons why I so like these side assassinations. They're kind of neat in I just enjoy how I have extra things to do. Okay, I'll just murder a guard for the hell of it. Not going to be coming back there for a while, or looting the body for that matter. We're ever so slightly notorious now. Calm down, I'm getting down. Stop having a hissy. I'm getting down after I tear this off. Stop having a hissy fit. Hey, I've got places to be, asshole. Okay. Okay. Now he turns back. Hopefully soon enough. Fine. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Sorry. That was an accident. Jump in the hay, Ezio.
Could be here. He's there on him.
Okay, well, I'm not inclined to see this out. So, I'm going to run. Let's GTFO if we can. Come on.
Get down, Lorenzo. Damn! Which way?
Come on. Now pull that asshole in. The rest of you, get out of here, please. I have things to do. If you would like to not harass me for simply living, that would be great, yeah? Unfortunately, there seem to be a lot of guards up here. I kind of screwed up that assignment a little bit. That guy... what is he doing? Okay. I think we're good now. I think we're good. There's my target. Kill without being detected. Well, we're certainly in a good spot to make said kill. And he is down. So let's get going before anyone notices what we did.
Not supposed to be here. Go.
I'm going. Calm down. Sorry.
Really? Next you'll expect praise for his childish antics.
Now... let's find that poster and rip it down. Let the guards pass. They will definitely be suspicious if I try something. Tear it down. Now, where to next? There are still 3 places we can get assassination contracts from. I'll go to that one. I don't actually know if the assassination contracts are finite or not. I'm gonna do a bunch of them regardless. And if they don't seem to be running back, I will just leave and move on to my next thing.
Damn street performers and freaks!
Let's get up here and find my way to that bird of murder. Murder McMurderface is going to miss us if we don't get back to him soon, after all. And we don't want that. McMurderface might start taking the assassinations into his own beak if we give him the opportunity, and we can't have that. Certainly not. Now, what have you got for me, McMurderface? Let's see. Kill some traitorous guards before they trigger a riot. Okay. 10 brutes within 60 seconds. That's gonna be hard. The brutes are the big ones. Those are the guys... big guys in the heavy armor, who are generally very difficult to kill. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to carry this one out. If I had smoke bombs, something like that, then I could manage it. Unfortunately, I do not have smoke bombs. Not yet, anyhow. I know I could kill 1, maybe 2 of them in that length of time fighting fair, but I don't want to fight fair. I want to murder their asses. Because fuck fair fights, seriously. Nobody fights fair and expects to live through it. That's ridiculous. Okay, I'll give this 1, maybe 2 goes. Then if I can't manage it, then I'll come back to it another time. Once we have access to the smoke bombs. And I'll see if I can't get a different assignment from a different assassination contract location. It strikes me as unlikely that I'll be able to do that, but I'm gonna try anyhow.
Next week's public mass with the Cardinals will have to be cancelled due to a small outbreak of plague. Pray for his recovery.
There they are. I'm gonna have to kill a bunch of them. Maybe. And yeah, there are a lot of these guys. That's 2. Okay. Got plenty of bastards. Now, over to throwing knives, please. And yeah, I was able to dirty trick my way into a victory there by abusing a combination of throwing knives and double assassinations. Let's get as many throwing knives back as I can. Thank you. I do appreciate the compliment.
Better off somewhere else.
But yes, I managed to kill them all without smoke bombs, which is impressive, because usually missions like this I require something like a smoke bomb to cover my approach and such. So I'm somewhat impressed in myself that I managed to do it without smoke bombs. Now, tear that down.
What do you think you're doing?
Something. Now, get up there and tear that. Now, time for another assassination, I think. I wonder how many of these there actually are. I mentioned this before, but I don't actually know if they're infinite or there's a limit to the number of assassinations before you have to go on and do other things. Because if they're infinite, then I can just keep on spamming them for more money, which would be nice, albeit a bit boring. And if that's the case, it'll be an easy way to get some cash when I need it for missions and stuff. Of course, if it is infinite, then I'm probably just going to do them off camera after this episode. Just because it'd be kind of boring to sit through me doing dozens and dozens of assassinations. As interesting as I find all these side assassinations, just for no other reason than the fact that they add some extra flavor to the game, which I really kind of like, I know that a lot of people probably don't especially enjoy this and wouldn't want to see dozens of them every few episodes or anything. Let's see. Tail one of the condottieri and kill their leader. Okay, we got someone to find then. I gotta get down to ground level. And then we'll go looking for this ground side. Hopefully I'll be a little faster that way. And it'll be easier to get to where I'm going also. Of course, if it isn't, then I'll just go back to rooftoping it. It looks like we're almost there. Just over a bit. Get the hell out of my way, you idiots. Come on. I need to be doing that.
Lovely tight pads.
So now I have to find this person and then stalk them. Yes, it is one of those missions where the objective is to stalk someone. Okay, we'll be tailing you then. Let's not lose the guy. That would be fairly unfortunate. And they're shaking their weapon at me threateningly. What the hell? Ezio, get back on the rooftops. I want you to be following from the roof. It's less of a pain. For the most part, anyways. Now, Ezio. Make sure to keep up. Oh yeah, a little bit of rooftop tailing. I always found this kind of enjoyable. But the rooftop side of things is over now. We're doing this from the ground. For a little bit. Actually, fuck that. Back on the roof. Less likely to get seen that way, and I can keep on following him. I am so tempted to just kill this asshole. That won't work. They almost got a glimpse of me. Ezio, try and work on your stealth skills. You almost got fucking seen there. Yeah. There he is. Come on, Ezio. You better keep up. Now, they're just through here.
Impressive move.
I'll hire the thieves, just in case we need a distraction.
You should be up here.
If I need a distraction, the thieves will do nicely. He's still there. Good. Good. Through the alley he goes. This way, huh? Let's go then. Kill the garrison leader, you say? Look, there's rather a lot of soldiers down there. This is going to be complicated.
Sit tight.
I'm afraid I need your services. Down there.
Buy me a little time.
This. I have to kill the boss.
When can I get my hands on you? Get away!
Now, where's the leader? Ah. Okay. He's patrolling. Let's get him.
What glory is mine? Dispatch it of the great away!
And now it's time to GTFO. Now that we have murdered that person. Now we need to get her out of here. And what better way than to jump into a sack of hay? Because clearly, once you jump into a stack of hay, you are completely and utterly invisible and can never ever be seen, no matter what. Well, it works for Assassin's Creed, so it must be true, right? Haha. Now, it looks like that's the last of the assassinations for now. There weren't an infinite number of them, just a large one. So next, we're headed off to this Assassin's 2 to get another one of the seals for getting through the lock on Altair's armor. Because I need that armor for continuity reasons. As well as the fact that it's basically the best armor in the game. As well as that, yes. Action that's following me is lost. Yeah, I figured as much. Now... First, I want to go to that blacksmith and buy a handful of things. Just to move towards having a more complete collection of weapons and armor.
Sure, I have just what
I mean, I'll only actually manage to get a handful of things. I am perfectly well aware of this, but I still want to. So, first, get me the hammer. Then the old Syrian sword. And the Venetian falchion. That's most of my money, but now we own all of the weapons available right now. We need about 8,200 or so, if I want to get all of the available small weapons, which I would like to do. All of the available armor that there is at this moment in time. We're going to need about 25,000 for the armor alone. So, I'll just focus on completing my weapons collection for now. And for the moment, we're headed off to the stew. And those weapons should up the value of the villa. Yes. Another 300-ish value. I'll pick up some money at the villa soon enough. And there's some feathers to drop off with Mother. Soon enough. Okay. Calm your tits, dude. I'm getting down. Jeez. These people are so touchy. God. And into the tomb now? And it's time for a bit more puzzle solving shenanigans. And you're probably noticing that I've basically been ignoring all those Eagle Vision puzzles. I'm actually planning on going back to do them later.
Stay away from the artwork on the wall.
But
And when your men paint the dome, take care not to disturb any of the sacred relics
as
in
an
the lanterna
actual
on top. They
content
are the most
in this
important artifacts
playthrough,
in our church.
doing the
yes,
puzzles
Padre. Just
may
make sure to
be
pay us the full
interesting,
sum
but
for our
actually
work.
finding them is pretty damn dull, and I'm still trying to come up with an appropriate mix between having the finding part in there as little as possible, but still having it there. So I've kind of been putting them off for the time being. If you have any suggestions on that, please share. Because I'd like to have them in here, I'm just not sure how to do it. If all else fails, I'll just put in the puzzles and edit out the process of finding them. Of course, I would rather not, just because that kind of feels like I'm excluding content. Find the sarcophagus, eh? Yes. It's time for a bit of platforming. So now, Ezio can do a little bit of jumpy jump. As we call it, of course. Nice.
Bene. Now I have a way back up in case I fall.
Yes. Hopefully the falling will be minimal at best, but it's me, so that's not going to be the case. And we all know this. Even if I like to delude myself into thinking it is not the case. Everyone knows that it is the case. That's just how things are with me and platforming. I fall a lot and have to repeat a load of it. Watch the puzzle bits in the first Assassin's Tomb from the last time around. Or that thing where I was rescuing... Let's see, I can't remember. Lorenzo, that's the name. Thing where I was rescuing Lorenzo in the last episode. Just watch one of those and you'll get what I mean. And not only do I fall, I think I'm going the right way, but I'm actually going the wrong way and get completely and utterly turned around without even realizing it until I'm halfway back to the point of origin. Nice. Very nice. Speaking of platforming, I've said this before, but I very much enjoyed the tombs in this game. They're quite fun. And kind of partly because of how enjoyable I find them. And there you have me falling. Anyways, like I was saying, I really enjoyed the tombs. They're quite fun. So I'm considering at some point a Let's Play of the Tomb Raider remake games. And I was wondering what you guys think of that. It's just sort of an idea I'm kind of tossing around in my head, for lack of a better phrase, at the moment, but I wanted to know if there's any real interest in that sort of thing, because if no one's interested in it, you just think it would be really boring, then I probably wouldn't bother, because while I like Let's Playing things that I enjoy, I do want those things to be something that my audience is going to like and want to watch, as well as just something that I like. Because I don't want it to just be stuff that I personally enjoy. It kind of defeats the purpose of me sharing this a little bit. Checkpoint. Ezio, continue on with Climby McClimb. And hopefully I can find the place where you're supposed to go up in short order. Yes, that went very well indeed. Now let's be patient about this and not just throw myself in the direction and hope it's the place to go. Oh, fuck me. Desynced from death. But I'm honestly not too surprised that I died there, because I was doing so well, I was almost being too successful. So you just kind of knew that something was gonna go wrong, because it wouldn't be one of my Let's Plays if everything went well. Because a little bit of chaos and non-progress, I guess is the best way to describe it, is honestly one of the things that makes my playthroughs interesting, I think, because nothing ever goes according to plan. That's one of the things that makes it interesting to watch me play these games. Just the fact that nothing goes to plan. And I'm sure anyone who's watched any of my previous videos can tell you this. Anytime I say I plan to do something a certain way, you can almost guarantee that what will happen is basically the exact opposite. That's the way things seem to work out with me and playing video games. The only time the stuff I want to happen happens is when I'm not recording, for the most part. Well, that is to say, the only time the stuff I want to happen always happens when I want it to, is when I'm not recording. When I am recording, usually the stuff I want to happen does happen, but it happens in such a way that I wish it hadn't. I kind of get hit with a very extreme case of be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it, in terms of my LPs. And it's kind of amusing the way that happens, frankly. But I do quite enjoy it. Now, can I jump over to that? Will this work? Let's hope so. And the answer is a no. And near death that I averted by sheer coincidence. Wow. Ezio has some strong limbs, I'll give him that. Like, you just know if a normal human in our real world, as in not the Assassin's Creed world, if a normal human tried to break their fall like that, it would end with their arms being literally ripped off. You just know that's what would happen. Because I very much doubt that normal human limbs can take the kind of downward force that Ezio would have been under. But that sort of thing is not what you consider a good idea to put in this sort of game, so it's just not there. Because video game logic. You're the protagonist, so downward force should not rip your limbs off. Even though it should. Yeah, totally legit. Anyways. Let's give this another go, shall we? This thing up to here, up to here, jump onto this. Do not accidentally reverse our jump this time. Get up to the place we're supposed to be going. Onto this. This, that. I kind of fucked that up. So let's get back up to where we're supposed to be heading now, shall we? We shall. We're shelling right now. And I'm going to keep making that joke every single time I ask the question, shall we? Because that's just what I do. And if you don't like it, well, deal with it. That's all I can really say to that. Around that way. Here. We're getting it. Ezio, watch yourself. Now climb this thing. Okay. Yeah. I think it wants us to jump here. That was basically being implied. I just didn't hit shift to catch myself in time before. Now, climb up to here. And we have tons of loot to collect before I open the sarcophagus. Maybe it'll be enough to buy another weapon or two. Who knows? What I do know is that after I collect all the loot, I am going to continue with the main quest because this will be everything there currently is to do in Firenze. So Ezio, you can finger the skull now and open her up for our assassin's seal. And that's number 2. So out through the window, time to break a priceless artifact. Or just push it open. That works too. We're done with the tomb. Time to move on. Up top here, I saw a few things of loot. 2, maybe 3, and I want to collect them before we depart. Otherwise I will not be able to get them. And that's everything, it looks like. And as you can see, I am currently in a completely different location. So, long story short, Assassin's Creed 2 crashed. Which I've only had happen to me a handful of times, so I'm somewhat willing to put up with it. But yeah, the game crashed on me. That's what happened there. Now, I didn't actually manage to get that loot as a result, unfortunately. I don't think. But I did get my reward from those missions, so I'm going to buy a handful of small weapons. I'll take the knife and not the stiletto, because I'm slightly short of cash.
Ciao, signore, e mention me to your amici.
So now, we don't really have a lot in the way of money, but I'm gonna go pop by the art merchant. See if I can't buy some paintings or something to make our wrench, to make Monteriggioni more valuable or some shit. Paintings and treasure maps. I'll pick up the cheap shit first. Just the most inexpensive stuff he has. Buy all of it. Of course, inexpensive it might be, but with the little amount of money we had left, that practically bankrupted us. But now everything left in that stock is over 1,000. I'm not gonna bother with the treasure maps. They might add to the value, but whatever.
Grazie for your business.
Tiny bit of additional value. So, next order of business. We're going to continue on with the main quest now. Normally, I wouldn't do this in the same episode as a bunch of side objectives. Especially not in an episode that I originally intended to be a side objective episode. But this one's not been going on that long. It's only been like 40 minutes, and I usually run these for about an hour minimum. And as you know, my last episode was just over an hour and 50 minutes. So I think continuing on a little longer with the main quest in this one is a pretty good idea. And that involves visiting Leonardo, so let's do it.
Ezio, thank God you're all right. This madness with the Medici and the Pazzi, is this why you pursued Francesco?
Not exactly.
Well, whatever your reasons, the city's safe again thanks to you. Now tell me, how may I be of service?
You can tell me where to find the nearest whore.
Another page.
Oh, Ezio doesn't have his mind on sex for once.
It's a similar
Astonishing.
cipher to the last one. This won't take long. Interesting. Oh, indeed. I see. It's another blade design for delivering
The
poison.
poison blade.
Can you build it?
Oh, I
See,
was
it won't take
looking
very long.
forward
I just
to
need
this.
to find a way to hollow out the blade without sacrificing the...
It's all right, Leonardo. Just do what you need to do.
Yes, I do love me some poison blade.
All done.
For one
I
thing,
filled your blade with a bit of poison to start with. Should you run out, just visit a doctor.
a doctor?
Poison. From a doctor.
Yeah, that's what I was
High enough
thinking.
doses, that which cures. Thank you.
So
I am in your
we're
debt once
killing
more, my
guards
Anytime,
by
Ezio.
overdosing them. Nice. Very nice. We kill with overdose. That is just great.
We're on an honest
Poison blade has been acquired.
no
So we can
fancy
just
prices,
stab
just
people
value.
lightly enough they won't really notice, and it will poison their asses. I don't have quite enough cash. But I do kind of love the poison blade. Just because when I have the opportunity, or I'm forced to kill someone subtly without getting right up in their faces and hacking said faces open, or just stabbing them, being seen, and having to run away from the entire city's garrison. When I can avoid the big open dramatic assassinations, and the big open dramatic things aren't forced on me by the plot, I do rather like to do that, because as anyone who's watched me play RPGs or any more open world games knows, I really like playing subtle and stealthy characters that take a more low-key approach. Assassin's Creed doesn't exactly fall into that category, but despite that, and despite the fact it's not really an assassination game, and more of a beat-em-up with an assassin theme to it, it still remains one of my favorite games of all time. Granted, I did not play any of the games on release, so I was also not subject to any of the, let's call them, interesting results of Ubisoft's publishing issues that I have heard some other people have had to go through. Let's get on the horse. Which reminds me, I still need to name this horse. For the moment, I have christened it Horsey because I am too lazy to come up with proper names. But if you have any better suggestions, then horsey for what to call Ezio's faithful ride, then do share. I would like to give him a name. Or her. I don't actually know what the gender of the horse is, and it probably doesn't even matter. Now, I think it's time we pay a visit to Uncle, and we can pick up our cash from the chest at the same time. Claudia's been helping herself to the extra for long enough, I think.
Whoa.
So, Ezio, get off the horse, and we can head into town. Now. Yes, let's collect our money. I think I may have gone past the way in. We have some cash to collect and a few items to deposit.
Ezio! Come in. To what do we owe the honor?
Well, first I need to collect the money from the chest. That's 5,054 florins.
Buongiorno.
Can we fix
Salute,
up anything
Ezio. Shall
on
we take a
the
look at the
list
list?
of items? Let's see what I can fix up here. Tailor. There's the tailor, the church, the barracks, the thieves' guild, the well. Let's see. I'm going to do the tailor next to actually open the damn place up. So now a tailor should be available in town. We have the church, the barracks, thieves' guild, and the well. I'll get the thieves' guild next. Hopefully we'll be able to recruit thieves in Monteriggioni. Not that we really need to, I just kind of like to have the ability if I decide I need to. Also, art merchant, please. So, the next thing on my list is going to be the barracks. And the well. Oh, that'll be 7,000. With the church, we'll need 11,000 total. Now, what's that done to our value? Plus 9,250. And what about our income? Let's see what the income's like.
You here to look at the book?
14% complete, and 2,100 florins every 20 minutes, up to a total of 21,887.
A presto, Ezio.
So I'll let it build up a little and then collect that once we have the cash. Delivering the feathers can wait. Let's talk to Uncle.
I've been sent from Firenze by Il Magnifico to attend to some unfinished business. I'm looking for Jacopo de Pazzi.
Ha! Who isn't?
We've been at it for days.
So,
Perhaps
sounds like
Carrie
he's
will
a
help us
little
both. The
slippery.
least of his co-conspirators. One of them will talk before he dies.
Excellent. These men are sure to lack Jacopo's resources, which means they will be easier to find. I will put my scouts to it at once.
I appreciate the help, Uncle. I've got something else for you as well. More codex pages.
Ah, let's see what we can learn. What is this? What prophet?
What did you find, Uncle?
Just another damn mystery. The text here roughly translates to only the prophet may open it. There's reference to 2 pieces of Eden, but these pages offer no answers, Nipote. At least, not on their own. You must find more.
We'll have to save it for another day, Uncle. I have a mission to attend to.
As you wish. Now, if you hope to defeat these bastardi, I will need to teach you a few things. Meet me on the practice field.
So, time for more training then. Let's get to it
All right,
then.
Ezio. You're familiar with counterattacking, but what happens when your enemy is as well?
I don't usually give them the opportunity.
Tough talk offers little protection against Templar steel.
Maybe counter his counterattack?
Teach me what to do.
Now dodge.
Hurry up and die! I'm getting thirsty.
Come on. Gotcha. Well, this is a little bit tricky. I'll need to actually check the controls real quick, because I'm obviously not doing this right. Let's see. High profile.
Poor little bitch. Dying bene. Now do it again.
Yes, we're getting this now.
Much better. One last time now.
Bravo.
So that's how to dodge. Probably won't be using it much just because I am really bad at dodging. This will be the disarm enemies button. Again, I have to check. Let's see which one that is. Fist. It's a 4. High profile. 1. Yes, it's just the high profile button, that's all.
Filio Detroit!
Come on.
Enjoy the ride down to hell!
So,
Just one more
we
time.
can disarm enemies and kill them with their own weapons. Let's do this. And less than flawless, but oh well.
Magnifico. Once
Oh, well.
again, you exceed my expectations.
Signore, we found Jacopo's men, and they wait your word to strike.
Relay the following. No man moves until they have spoken with Ezio. Intesi?
It will be done.
Go, Ezio.
Okay.
Visit with my mercenaries in the countryside. See if Jacopo's lackeys won't lead you to him. But be careful. They will be expecting you.
I'll be dealing with his lackeys soon enough. You know how to dodge and disarm now. And I have some feathers to deposit in a box for Mummy Dearest. That's only 6 of them, but as I said before, I have no intention of actually going out of my way to find the damn things. I don't really care about the feathers, quite frankly. But with that, I think we have reached a good ending point. So I am going to end this episode here. It's been Dark Phoenix Gaming, and you have been watching Assassin's Creed 2. I hope you'll join me next time, when we will be continuing on with wherever the main story actually takes us. I don't happen to remember at the moment. But I'll see you for that. If you've enjoyed this, please leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe to see more like this. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. See you then, folks. See you then.